Hello, folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. Today is Thursday, so it's usually our makeup day, but there's no stream to make up at the moment. I think I could have probably made up last Sunday's Batman stream, but we're going to be streaming Batman again in a couple of days, so I was like, no, let's just play some Sherlock Holmes instead. It's actually a pretty dire time for Sherlock. He's been accused, in so many words by the press, of stealing a precious necklace and replacing it with a copy. He's been investigating the murder of a very rich, well, it was actually not particularly rich, of a very famous clergyman. I think it was an abbot, if I'm not mistaken. And so we're sort of following three different lines of inquiry. We want to talk to a famous German scientist who's expert in like chemical poisons to ask him how could possibly a gas that makes somebody mad be made. We are investigating the nephew of the abbot, or I think it was actually a bishop that I think of it, but the nephew of the bishop seems to have some seems to be followed by somebody and observed by somebody, and we're on his trail, which is actually where we'll pick it up, thanks to our faithful companion Toby the dog. And then there's the last line of inquiry. Oh yes, we found traces at the bishop's house of like a pit, essentially graveyard pits near a dispensary, and so there's a specific spot in Whitechapel that corresponds to it, and we want to go and investigate that spot. So we're going to pick it up by controlling Toby. So we are literally, right now, a dog. Hey, what's up, Sherlock? As you can see, we are Toby. Alright, let's go back to first person.
Toby, you have found his trail.
Alright.
I don't think he came here.
Oh.
Our man came.
Okay.
He wasn't able to get past here. He was wounded.
No, neither are we able to get past this, so I need to follow the blood.
The lever is stuck.
I think this part is cute more than it's necessarily good gameplay.
Closed.
Also, the voice actor for Sherlock is not the one from the previous games, and really nobody can say closed or
Our man
blood
came this way.
like the previous voice actor. I think this voice actor is the one we'll stick with for a couple more games.
Grease.
Alright, with the grease, it's pretty easy what we're supposed to do. It's this green shape in Toby's perspective that I don't love. No, sorry, deliver us back. Are we gonna have to hop? I think we might be hopping. Okay. mean, there's really only one path, so... Oh, I guess... Yeah. Again, there's only one path. Not the one I picked. This is, you know, you're kind of like, okay, what do you have to make this a puzzle? It kind of just slows down the pace of the game. Hey, good boy. Very smart boy. Can't believe he actually managed to operate a suspension bridge. Drawbridge, I guess.
Good dog, Toby.
Dude, good dog is not good enough. Amazing dog. So again, what we're currently doing is we're trying to track down the bishop's nephew.
He left by this door. Locked from the inside.
Of course. Oh, I see. He's such a smart dog that he can even undo knots. Like, where can I find a dog like that? Anything else around here that we might need to collect? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Oh, please, Sherlock, just get me up. Thank you. Oh my god, he looks so cute. So freaking adorable. Right, so can't reach that, which is not... Oh, this is the thing.
Well done, Toby. You are a true detective.
I'm sorry. How did I open this door? I guess there is this bar. I mean, sure. I guess. Oh.
Some ice picks are missing. The door is locked, but we can force it.
We can force it? How? I thought I could climb this thing, but apparently not. Oh, with this. I guess we have Sherlock's inventory, huh? Wait. Maybe not? Also, just a reminder that the games we're currently playing on the channel are The Longest Journey every Wednesday. We're making good progress. We're about 2/3 of the way done, so another month and a half, we should be able to finish the game. I'm still truly enjoy how magical it is when we're in Arcadia in that game. So where the fuck did he go? Thursdays are usually our makeup days, when I have to cancel a stream, because of some reason. That's usually when I make it up. And if not, we usually have either this game or 9 and 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors as our sort of backup stream games.
Our man must be on the other side of the gate.
Alright. Okay, I'm a smart dog, but I can't really operate that, can I?
It would be better not to go down there.
So, 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors, and Testament of Sherlock Holmes are our current bonus stream games. Technically Skyrim 2, we kind of need to get back onto the Skyrim train. Maybe once I finish both this game and 999, we can have Skyrim be sort of a permanent fixture of the channel for a few weeks. Sunday mornings, it's all about Batman Arkham Asylum at the moment. Once we're done with that, we will finish this game or 999, whichever two we still have left to play. And then on Monday nights, we're gonna start playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door this Monday. So pretty excited about that. Download the HD pack. It's one of the greatest JRPGs made back in the GameCube era, so I'm really excited to play through it. Alright, so let me go ahead and remove the brakes. I will say Toby's maybe a little too smart in this game. Like, it is insane, really. Alright.
Carriage tracks.
Did I see a nose icon? No, it was just a movie.
Toby, don't jump. Let us find another way in.
Woo, woo, woo. Alright,
Locked from the inside.
okay, not there then. What can I interact with? Is the question. Really, not a lot on this side.
Toby, don't jump.
I don't want to jump, dude. I just want to see what's inside. That door is locked, and we have to get through it. I am missing the signpost if there is a signpost around here. Oh, that's the way. Whoa, we're in a foundry?
Search, Toby. Search. There's a good dog.
Hey, we got an achievement. Sleuth Hound.
Now I can go down.
Alright. Over here. There you go, bud. I don't know if the door was locked from the side or if we just kind of went weirdly around, but that seemed like something we should do. I've not seen tracks of the guy in a while, have I? Go back to the entrance and follow our nose. Alright, so he went this way. Okay. So that would naturally lead me to this. Oh, that's why. Okay. Maybe? Yeah, I should be able to access that. Alright, I go through this door. There should be another set of doggy stairs. Oh, Where did I see the other set of doggy stairs? I'll go through here and here. And doggy stairs! And on the other side of the closed door, yay!
Aren't you too old for this, Toby?
Never! Alright, we're back with Sherlock. Okay. I'd appreciate this perspective a little bit more. Okay, we are at a foundry. This is a very weird way to go around. Just be back at the starting point? Let's go down and go around instead. Oh, there he is.
Safe here. Safe. Whew.
Right, he also has a OCD,
Don't be afraid.
and a gun.
It's you. Stay away.
I want to talk to you. Don't be hysterical.
Oh,
Drop
Toby.
your gun.
I don't trust you. You're out to get me. Don't come any closer.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a bad death. Oh, that's a bad death.
The poor man. What a dreadful end.
He has definitely gone.
But why was he afraid of you? He was terrified when he saw you.
He must have mistaken me for someone else. Let's go. We have nothing more to do here.
We have been running around all night, Holmes, and I've had enough. And that poor young man. Let's find a police station and...
There's no question of calling the police, is that understood? Instead, let us see how we might continue our investigation.
Very well, Holmes.
Alright, so... let's go to... the dispensary.
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Well, that's
Don't
okay, I
worry
never
about
carry
my
money.
wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow
That's the
shillings.
chap that we've seen in the
Amusing,
previous
Watson.
game.
Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes.
Alright. Do we have a map of the area?
Bucks Row, where Polly Nichols met her death under the knife of the Ripper.
They leave us to die like dogs.
Well, you're not doing well, dude.
Bucks Row.
Alright, there's nothing on this side of the street.
No, it is unnecessary.
I kind of wish they had kept the same layout as the Jack the Ripper game.
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
I am a very fine loafer. By just talking to people, I guess.
Queue up like everyone else. They'll only hire the first one anyway.
Ah, here we are.
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
I guess this is the same map, isn't it? It's just because it's so much... They moved a couple of things. And because it's so much more high quality and we got in from the opposite end, I do not recognize it. The church was not there, I believe, but the dispensary at the very least is the same. Yep. This one looks familiar.
Good
That's
day.
this guy.
Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes,
Oh,
but
never
wait a
mind, we don't know this guy.
Watson. It's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No. I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand? Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Right, so it was stolen from here. There isn't much for us to do around here, I guess.
Closed.
Or maybe there is later on. Watson, you're kind of in the way. Also, don't know if this is meant for ambiance or if they're just the texture not loading. Yeah, let's just go to the church.
A circulating soup kitchen.
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
Don't go talking to no copper, you hear me?
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Right. Okay. What am I looking at here? What can I examine? Distribution for September 19th. Through the generosity of Prince Woodwill, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on the 19th September in the distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery. And don't be late this time. Great paid.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
The plot thickens, like the soup.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street.
Alright.
This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Ooh. Scary.
Impossible to open it. Closed.
No?
Impossible to...
Alright, yeah, that's all I have. So.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
What do we have?
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker's... Granite. These stones are of the same granite. Black paint. The same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
Alright, so we're in the right place.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
Closed.
Right. What can we do?
Let us see if the elements... Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth.
It came from a grave, then. Oh, what a lovely thought.
Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishops
that was a funny
is
joke.
employed here.
That's where Sherlock.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Alright, so I probably want to get into this.
Closed. Closed.
Can I just break it? No? No? You go back.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Can I talk to you?
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after Mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
It's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat.
You know, Grape Ape?
A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Alright.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
No.
Buy my flower.
No. Oh, I need to go and look at some other soup people, I guess. What they're trying to tell me.
Sorry, the market is...
Oh.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
Hey, that's Lucy, and that's the woman from the boat back
Nothing
in...
of interest here.
Back in New Orleans from The Awakened. Alright. I honestly can't fucking remember which way we came down. I think I saw... Yeah, there was a bunch of people lined up there. There might be another soup kitchen.
Nothing of interest.
Nope. What are we supposed to do from here?
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
Bob.
Burner Street.
Maybe let's go try and ask the guy in the dispensary. He might have taken odd jobs for him. And I have no better idea, so... Oh, yeah, there was definitely a, texture issue last time. It looked very dark.
How can I help you?
Nope. Okay. I feel like we're supposed to talk to people at this point. Or open that door, but how do I open that door when I have literally nothing?
Impossible to open it.
I mean, I could just grab a shovel. I would love to just grab a shovel. But they're not gonna let me do it. Okay. Do you have anything smart to say, Watson? Watson?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Nope. I don't know why there is a model for Holmes at all.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Any people in here? Can we talk to them? In a meaningful way and not just getting a one-line dialogue. I have to admit, I am a bit stumped.
You ain't from round.
No, it is.
There's nothing.
No, it is.
How about down Bucks Row? Is there someone I can talk to?
They leave us.
No. Shit, what am I supposed to do?
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
This stove.
Yeah, we know that the door is locked.
Closed.
Let's see what he has to say about the stove not working.
How can I help you?
Like all the sick.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
Alright. Yeah, do you have anything to say about that?
How can I help you?
Nope. Okay. You're not very helpful, my guy.
Aren't you gonna leave a bowl of good bacon soup?
We're looking for two people.
Can't you see?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything to say. The church is closed. Nobody around here except this poor girl. What am I missing? I can't talk to anyone. There's nothing to examine. There's a locked door that I don't know how to open.
Closed.
People won't meaningfully talk to me.
Queue up.
No.
There's nothing.
Ah, misery is a...
That's you already. This set of mice is not pleasant. I have a feeling we'll be back for this establishment later. I vaguely remember something of the sort, but... God damn, I don't want to use the walkthrough. I don't know what to do. Let's just turn the camera. Oh, okay. This game does not have an actual hint system like the old ones.
Whitechapel Street.
Yeah, whatever. Oh.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
That's what I was missing.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy? You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes, I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
Alright, you're Mr. 36. If you show a skull, you lose all the points. Honestly, for 2 points, that's fine. God damn it! This is a bad minigame. Which, for all I know, is stacked against me without knowing. Like 1-2 skull. What is this shit?
Without success, Holmes.
Alright, let's... Oh, come on! Yeah. I know it must be riveting to watch me play a dice game. Oh, come on! Crying out loud. Alright. Back into running. Oh, come on. Watch him getting 15 points. Christ's sake. Alright, we got it.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it. And she killed herself by smashing her head open.
Oh, that's
with
funny.
one leg.
That's funny.
And she'd only just heard that me sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out.
Wow, anything else?
Our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Yeah. Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man.
That isn't, in fact, convenience. Alright. Let's talk to the dispensary guy again. See if we can get to check out his morgue. Hey, what's up?
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell,
See you
Doctor.
soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
I hope I will not see you soon.
Look, Holmes. A list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Do they? List of the recent deaths from the morgue to the cemetery. Sarah Ferguson, 56-year-old, died of malnutrition. Oliver Boxall, 14 years old, died of malnutrition. David Levy, 35 years old, died of malnutrition. Sally Petticoat, 17 years old. John Hamilton, 19 years old. Same cause of death, suicide by poisoning, to be buried in the same part of the cemetery. They were going to be married. James Barnaby, 32 years old, killed by 23 knife wounds. Harry Copperfield, 65 years old, died of exhaustion and malnutrition.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
The Grape Ape. The fuck chooses to go by that? Anything.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
I need something. I need...
Do I have...
I need...
Oh, what do I need?
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
To be fair, they're for dead people, so...
2 keys. Perfect.
Whoa.
a small metal stem.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
Maybe he was. What map did we get? Okay. I don't quite understand what it is, but we'll look at it a little bit more closely, and we should be able to get something for it, I guess. What about the 2 keys and a metal core? All right, let's check with this guy again.
How can I help you?
Farewell.
See you
Doctor.
soon.
Metal core might be enough to crack open the gravedigger's thing. Let's see.
Perfect. It's open. Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
Oh, I guess is this what the plan was? That's a dispensary. I honestly don't understand how you were supposed to read this plan, but hey, we found this.
Impossible to open it.
Okay, we're gonna need to grab a shovel, I'm gonna guess. No? No? Axe is good enough.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Bags filled...
Need something thin?
No, I can't do. A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
I'm gonna guess loot. I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in. So I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Ramu and Juliet, the 2 newcomers. Sally Petticoat and John Hamilton.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
Anything else? Oh.
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that no one can move or open it. Look. Look.
Alright, that should probably do it, right? Yeah, because I can't interact with it anymore. So, Sally Petticoat and John Hamilton buried in the same part of the cemetery. That's a weird sign. Maybe it's in the first half of the cemetery. It's hard to tell when there's like no names on any of the gravestones that we can see. Oh. The total employees felt the lover's street to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we expect a lot of custom. Chief Belon.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Let us hope that the tree is still there.
The lover's tree. Oh, this is the lover's tree.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions.
It is, again, Sally and John.
Here is our tree. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
Right, this means that that is the tomb.
Yes, it must be there. I need something.
Let's go get the shovel. I knew the shovel was going to be necessary at some point.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
Shovel. Let's dig some corpses up.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
Right.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held on to it after a hold-up.
How? Oh, I need to put the serial number in, don't I? Okay. Alright, let me reset. Now I understand what I'm supposed to do. Alright. Oh, this is a bad idea. Uh... 3, okay. 72, 3. 5, 4, 6, 4. Oh, I need to flip those two. Okay. That is a bit of a conundrum. No, I need to do this. Fuck. Let me reset. There we got 72. Okay, so 7, 8. I really should try and put a 4 next to this. Okay, no, this is not gonna work unless I put a 4 next to that 5. Means I know. I should really try and think of this in terms of pairs. So the 5-4 pair is good. The 6-4 pair is now good. The 7-8 pair is good, and the 2-3 pair is good. Okay. Yeah, working with pairs. A lot better. 5-4. 6-4. Easy.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Yeah, when you think about it the right way, it's pretty easy.
This key must be important to be hidden here. A hammer covered in blood.
Okay, that's not creepy at all. Cool.
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
These candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
I will tell you more. They're stolen from the bishop.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone. Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Alright,
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard, you know that.
Oh, that's not how I meant
to. Give me the address
What?
of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't tell you.
That's not what I meant to do! No!
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up.
Like, I thought care meant we're just gonna care for you. Good lord.
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area.
Oh, gee, I wonder why you call him Colin
against the
Kurtz.
Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
You'll find Kurt's at number 8 Batty Street. To get there, take the first left turning out of the cemetery, then the first right. Number 8 is on the right at the end of the blind alley.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
There's major sociopathic energy coming from Holmes in this particular game. Which, to be fair, he is, but...
mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
Don't go back to Jenny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
Bless my garters.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What a remarkable man, the Prince Woodville, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
Alright, so exiting the church. Left. Then the first right. I have a feeling that's not the last scene of Prince Woodville. It's, where is it? Right at the end of the blind alley. Number 8.
Closed.
Whoa.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
Good God. Okay. Oh no! Alright, let's reboot the game. Hopefully the autosave did go through and we haven't lost any progress. Alright, yeah.
Good day.
Yes?
Yeah.
No.
Ah, Grant.
Sweet.
One Grant?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and
Doctor,
skip
thank you very
through
much.
everything as much as we can. Bummer.
Closed.
Alright. At least now we sort of know what to do. It does mean we're gonna have to play a stupid game against this guy again.
Excuse you. We're not. Look. And.
Oh, a second.
Okay. Go back in here. Yep. Can I skip?
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept.
Oh.
What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Alright, so...
This
This...
A leaf. This leaf.
Great ape.
Let us...
Compare...
The road.
Yep, okay. Go to... the this thing.
Let us granite. These black, the same. This black.
Same point. Find the open tool here, I guess. Oh, come on.
Let us black.
Yep.
This
Same
everything
earth.
coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones.
Man,
of
what a
this
bummer.
cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those
Took us
used
so
lower
long
the
to figure out what to do,
I
and
can
then the
think of
game
only
crashes,
two
and we have
reasons why
to
anyone should have
play
to
through it
spend a
again,
great deal of
including
time
that
in a
stupid
cemetery.
little mini
Either
game.
he is at rest here, or he works here.
You're not gonna skip
At least one
it,
of the
because there's an
bishop's
achievement for
murderers
not
is
skipping any
employed here.
minigame, but
A
still.
shame.
Ugh.
If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
I guess catching up to where we were will be our crunch for today. Yo, what's up?
Are you about will about will
And you're what?
All
Alright.
right, mister.
Great start. Love it. Fantastic. Oh yeah, even better. Fuck you. 4 on 3 rolls. Fucking stupid game. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're gonna win this one. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. Unless the game bumps him. Nope, we're done.
Without success.
Like, there's literally no strategy to this. No way to improve your odds. I will store it. Like, besides don't get too greedy, there's nothing that you can do. Oh, sucker. Alright. We should have this one, unless we suddenly get extremely bad luck. 30, 31. Let's store it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Fuck's sake.
We were out of as where
Yep.
we
Okay.
were out of as
Yep,
where
sorry.
it is one
Morgue.
one
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Dispensary. Hi, do you have a morgue?
How can I help you?
Tell me, we would like to see it. Tell me, Doctor.
Yeah, the door.
Farewell.
See you.
Bye.
Look.
Yep. That's.
I understand. Look at.
Grab the scissors. Pop the scissors.
This is Kurtz's.
1, 2.
Perfect.
Okay, got the plan.
2 keys.
Got the keys.
A small metal stem.
Got a stem. Alright. Go back out. do think we figured out a good strategy for the lockbox puzzle too. One, two, pop, pop, pop it in.
It's open.
Yep.
Here.
Grab the X, grab the list.
How is he?
Check this out. Pop it with the X. Move.
There is a
value.
Yep.
Back. Value. We
Yep.
have made
this. Look.
Move out. Go look at the lover's tree.
Here is a. This is salad.
Go grab the shovel.
This shovel.
Oh, not yet. First, I have to find the tomb. Then I can go grab the shovel.
Yes.
Where's the tomb?
I need some.
Right. Hello, viewer. You are actually seeing us replay a whole portion that we played before because the game crashed on us and autosave did not save our place.
Look.
So I apologize if I go a little faster. But so here we're trying to match this number to these numbers. Okay, so again, we need to work in pairs. So we want to pop the 7 next to the 8. We want to pop the 5 next to the 4. Okay, so that's a 5-4. That's a 6-4. And I'm kind of running out of space for these. Okay. 7-8. 2-3. 5-4. 6-4.
There we are.
Right.
This.
A key. There's someone in the hut.
Open up. That's.
We're not the police. It's the
wait.
kids that have been hurt by the butcher.
So what in it? And the children. A man. If he, I can.
That's.
I could be like, we're gonna mediate. Right.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Holmes is a bit of a sociopath in this game. Alright. With a manual save being made, let's skip the cutscene where we meet the prince. So from the church, left and right, and all the way down.
My God, Holmes! But what?
Stay calm.
Very well.
Alright, this time the game did not crash. So, let's explore this area.
Grapes! What are they doing there?
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh. This is yesterday's newspaper.
Right.
A torn piece of a letter.
Colonel, I have heard that the heads of the Mullen Commando do not appreciate your operating methods. Methods they do judge as being too expeditious, even cruel. We are defending our land. Our cause is wholly unjust. We need combatants who are honorable and motivated, not wealth-hungry assassins. There is no room here for opportunists like you.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal.
What a horrible wound.
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers. Size hobnail.
Wound.
This bandage is a day or two old, no more. This bandage.
I have to, yeah.
Please take note, Watson.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house. Holmes!
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
What terrible wounds! The dogs must have been rabid.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Do we have anything else we missed? Bulge. Oh.
It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
Alright. Let's look at the poor dog.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
The skin was deeply torn.
What a horrible wound.
Right, that's probably it for the dog.
The dog's bowl is empty. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Look at the other dog.
What a horrible wound.
The skin was deeply torn.
This part is...
Yeah, no, it's the same thing we've heard on the other dog. Let's see, what else?
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Alright.
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
Yeah, the English did some pretty fucked up shit there.
An old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Malan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurtz served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
Oh, shit.
Our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
I guess after he was dismissed, he went and fought for the other side. Mr. Kurtz, he dead.
The material on this tray is rather odd. Small burnt balls. A small burner.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium? I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Alright. That it? Yep. Anything that we're missing? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's look at our deduction board. The man smoked opium. Dogs were fed just before the murder. There are numerous bite wounds on this man's body. There are numerous bite wounds on dogs' bodies. Jesus. Okay, they fought savagely against the dogs. The dogs were poisoned. There are no instruments for preparing opium. The man had a supply, I guess. This is one of the bishop's murderers. Oh, we're still missing some things, huh?
My deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
Right.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favor, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavory practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I'm responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
What?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most
Watson had been built up by Holmes, so he just needed to lash out.
Being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Whoa.
This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
Alright, let's do the autopsy and then we're gonna call it.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
I must clean...
okay.
I must mark the places to cut. My notch...
Okay.
I can't do that.
Oh, I need to cut this thing again.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something. I can't...
No more cutting.
A ball of paper swallowed recently.
Alright, and is that it? With 13 Burner Street. Is that it? Deduction?
What should we do now?
I must analyze the...
Oh, how do I do that? Oh, here.
Chemist.
And smells as bad as the one in our sitting room at Baker Street.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Alright, yep, I know how this works now. 4 blue, 1 white. Rotate. 5 green, 2 brown, 2 white. Alright, next up. 4 green, 2 blue, 1 white. Okay. Next. 2 white, 2 brown. And last but not least, 1 white.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Resulted in analysis of the poison that was administered to the Bishop of Knightsbridge. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. Substance fatal, in this case death by cardiac arrest. Resulted in the analysis of the poison that was administered to Kurtz. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness, considerably heightened the subject's muscular strength. Provoked extreme degeneration of skin tissue following deep wounds. Substance non-fatal. Alright. Anything else for me to do here? No?
We must finish our...
Oh. Alright. I can do that. There are traces in the lungs. The man smoked it. So all this makes sense, but I feel like if everything was right, they would tell me something about it. I guess murdered? No. Poisoned by his accomplices. No, I guess the red should be wrong, huh? Well, no, but this has to be true. Well, except it's not the same poison as the bishop. The drugs were clearly poisoned. And they fought savagely. There are traces of his opium, and he smoked opium. So he was poisoned. Oh, the accomplices maybe brought him to spot. That's what I was missing. Okay.
That was a most instructive post-mortem. This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
Yeah, Paul would have found him immediately.
He was overly conspicuous, walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs. We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices whose creations are ever-evolving. They are attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
I'm beginning to see. They mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the 2 other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
I see. He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effects of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
Alright, let's go right in front of the opium den. Which was on Burner Street. Burner, yep. The one right at the end of the street. Then we're gonna save, and we're gonna pick this up, I think, on Sunday afternoon, because it's a good game. I'm down. I'm enjoying it. Alright. Bam. Make a save. Oh no! Why'd you have to stop working now? Oh, why do you hate me, game? Alright, well, I'll see if I need to replay the deduction, the autopsy, and all of that. I'll make sure to get back to this point and save for next time. But our way to end the stream. I'm not sure why the game has been crashing so hard, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Thank you for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/gameswithnick. I'll be back Sunday morning with some Batman Arkham Asylum. And all my VODs are live on youtube.com/gameswithnick. They usually go live about a week, since either the last VOD of the series, or the first stream that I did of the series. So feel free to check those out. Like, subscribe, leave comments. I appreciate you taking the time to engage with it. And I will see you next time.